Good evening. I'm Dr. Johnson, the principal of Woodrow Wilson High School. Welcome to the 2021 graduation ceremony being held here inside the beautiful Chalkway Arena on the campus of Old Dominion University. We are about to begin the ceremony. We ask that during the ceremony, you honor the program and refrain from talking in loud outbursts. Friends and family have come from far and near and would like to enjoy hearing their loved one name called. No one will be allowed toward the stage to take pictures. We have a professional photographer here, and we'll give you that information if you would like to purchase pictures. Please stand, and gentlemen, remove your headgear. We're ready to receive the presentation of colors by the Woodrow Wilson High School Army Junior ROTC Color Guard and the salute to the flag and the Star Spangled Banner. The Star Spangled Banner will be sung by Portsmouth Public Schools Port Town Magic Choir. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Wilson High School, alma mater, loud we sing thy praise. All the
Looks like we're off cue. That is our
Stalwart sons will every rear thee, proudly boast thy fame. Should dishonest threat come near thee, thy just name proclaim. Through the ages we will cherish and will pledge anew honor, faith, and deep devotion will supply to you.
Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, we'll have a selection, Walk Through Life, by the Woodrow Wilson Presidential Voices. The Woodrow Wilson Presidential Voices are under direction of Ms. Pamela Morris, Director of Choral and Choral Activities. Walk Through Life.
Walk through life,
Every day is a new beginning.
shine your light.
It's your day and the world is waiting.
Move along to the song, singing in your soul. Feel the beat, clap your hands, let it take control. All you need, all you want, are you ready to find your way? Cause every day is a new day. And everything's going your way. And you won't make it last forever. We're keeping together, cause it keeps getting better.
Life, as a destination, shine so bright.
Shines all bright.
New creation.
If the world is a stage, ready, start the show. 7, 8, 9, 10, ready, set, let's go. Turn it on, are you ready to find your way? Every day is a new day. And everything's going your way. And you won't take it last forever. Together, 'cause it keeps getting better. Walk through life, every day is a new beginning.
Good evening. I'm Pamela A. Morris, Woodrow Wilson High School's 2020 Teacher of the Year. Thank you. It is my pleasure to introduce officials of Portsmouth Public Schools and the Woodrow Wilson administrative team. Please stand as your name is called and remain standing until everyone has been introduced. Please hold all applause until after all have been presented. These are our Portsmouth School officials. The Reverend Cardell C. Patillo, Jr., Chair. Miss Lakeisha S. Atkinson, Vice Chair. Mrs. Tamara L. Shoemake. Mrs. Yolanda E. Thomas. And Mr. Vernon L. Tillage, Jr. Thank you. The Superintendent's Cabinet. Again, please stand as your name is called and remain standing until everyone has been introduced. And please hold your applause. Dr. Eli Bracey III, Division Superintendent. Dr. Anita Wynn, Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction. Dr. Michael T. Cromartie, Chief of Schools. Mr. Theodore L. Falk, Chief Financial Officer. Mrs. Jessica W. Duran, Executive Director of Human Resources. Mrs. Lauren Nolasco, Director of Communications. She is in our audience tonight. And Mr. Derek A. Nottingham, Director of Research and Evaluation. Thank you. And finally, it is my pleasure to introduce the Woodrow Wilson Administrative Team. Again, please stand as your name is called and remain standing, and please hold your applause. Dr. Timothy E. Johnson, Principal. Dr. Sonji C. Hairston, Assistant Principal. And Mrs. Barbara Shears Walker, Assistant Principal. Thank you.
It's time for me to introduce the valedictorian with her statement. At this time, we introduce the 2021 valedictorian.
All right. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the last class of Woodrow Wilson High School, I would like to welcome friends, family, faculty, staff, and alumni. My name is Sophia DeLeon, and I stand before you as your 2021 class valedictorian. This year has been quite a senior year, and we all know that. You know, I will never forget that one typical sunny day. It was March 13, 2020. Just about everyone was preparing for the upcoming SAT, and we were scrambling at the last minute towards Mrs. David's classroom, our lovely chemistry teacher, to borrow a graphing calculator. I sat in her classroom just a couple of minutes before the end of the day, holding the calculator in my hand when suddenly the SATs were canceled until further notice. And students were filled with joy, including myself. They announced on the intercom, school will be canceled for 2 weeks. Even more joy filled the room, until we realized those 2 weeks would turn into months to a year. And within that time, the transition from in-person learning to virtual learning amongst a country swept with protests smacked all of us on the side of the head. This was the beginning of the most unprecedented and most frightening times of our lives. A global pandemic was among us, keeping us locked down, our mental states and motivation slowly deteriorating, along with the pollution of our socio-political climate with injustice, inequality, and a plague. The hope of having the perfect senior year with a prom, senior activities, trips, pranks, and the idea of making the best memories of our youth had vanished. This was devastating for all of us. Despite these incredibly tough times, you all are here, all beautiful, bright-eyed, and breathing the definition of resilience. You all are here awaiting to walk across this very stage in minutes, a moment that you have dreamed of since you stepped foot on campus. You all are here to celebrate how much you've endured for the past 4 strenuous years, let alone this past year. Nelson Mandela once said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." With the knowledge that you hold within your brain and the piece of paper that solidifies victory, you have the potential to change the world for the better. If you can graduate in the midst of a pandemic and through the world's turmoil, all while balancing school life, work life, and your personal life, you've proven to yourself that there is a strength within you. You are ready. When I look at the crowd in front of me, I see so much hope in our future. I'm looking at leaders, the future nurses, physicians, engineers, writers, influencers, athletes, and teachers. Remember that you are worthy and capable regardless of what anything or anyone that has tried to tell you otherwise. Nevertheless, we made plenty of cherished memories. Looking at all of you is like a wave of nostalgia. I see Mr. Jarrett and remember his classroom conversations about how much he loved oatmeal. I look at the history department and remember barging into Mr. Brown's room and surprising him with cupcakes and gifts for his birthday. I look at Mrs. James and Mrs. David, and all I can think about are the warm hugs they'd give us when we were feeling down. I look at Mr. Felton and remember how we would always have classroom discussions about Netflix shows and how terrible or fascinating they were. Thank you to all of our teachers who have supported us, laughed with us, and loved us deeper than we could ever imagine. On a final note, I hope that we can all carry peace and love within us as we go forward. There is no sugarcoating how terrifying this world truly is and how ignorance, violence, and racism are very much alive. But if we keep fighting for what is right and keep striving for justice in a world in which we want our children and our children's children to live in, then we can make an impact. Let it be us, this generation, that breaks the curses from the centuries. You have a voice. Use it. I love every single one of you, and I send all of you my best wishes. Congratulations to the last class of Woodrow Wilson presidents. And on that note, Wilson out.
Thank you, Sophia. Good afternoon, members of the Portsmouth City School Board and members of the Superintendent's Cabinet, parents, faculty, staff, grandparents, guardians, friends. Thank you for coming to witness this great milestone event for our students. Thank you, Mr. McCallum and the graduation committee for an outstanding ceremony. A very special thank you to the Woodrow Wilson administration, along with the Woodrow Wilson faculty. I ask the administration and faculty and staff of Woodrow Wilson to please stand at this time. Thank you. We thank the Army Junior ROTC, the Presidential Voices, as well as the Porttown Magic Choir. Let's give them a hand. The Woodrow Wilson ceremony has several traditions. One is the carrier of the mace. This is a member of the Teacher Corps, the current Teacher of the Year. This year, our 2020 Teacher of the Year, Ms. Pamela Morris, is the carrier of the mace. Our 2021 Teacher of the Year is Ms. Charlene Mitchell Faulkner, one of our math teachers. The Scholastic banners were presented tonight by members of the Woodrow Wilson Teacher Corps. You are about to witness over 300 students graduate from our school, receiving over $9 million in merit-based scholarships. We are proud of our students who have earned associate degrees, as well as our first college students. These students earn college credits in addition to their high school diploma. We have over 1/3 of the graduating class graduating with honors. Over 200 of our students have earned state certification in a career and technical education area by having passed a state career and technical certification test. The class of 2021, the graduation class of 2021 will be welcomed in colleges or universities, both locally as well as across the country. We are excited about your future, class of 2021. We salute the parents, the grandparents, the guardians of these students for their support throughout the year. At this time, let's give your support team a hand, students, your parents, your grandparents. Class of 2021, as I look around this beautiful Chalkway Arena, I ask that you reflect on being an overcomer. In March 2020, schools changed. We were immediately faced with virtual learning. We added different verbiage to our vocabulary, words such as Zoom, Google, performance software, and Neopard, just to name a few. Sporting activities were completely dropped for a while. You have overcome many obstacles. Years from now, you will share with your children these experiences of wearing a mask to school, online learning, binge watching Netflix, and playing video games for hours. As you prepare to move on in life, please trust that you have been prepared for life and your education is sound. I see that in colleges and universities that you have been accepted. That's why we know that your education is sound. Live your life to the fullest and aspire to be great for yourself. The Woodrow Wilson faculty, we're proud of your accomplishments and milestones that you are leaving behind. Make us proud. Woodrow Wilson will always be your home. Our address is 1401, but your school precedence is in you. You are Woodrow Wilson. Make us proud, come back and support future students. Our homecoming is October the 8th. We look to see you there. I wish you well and Godspeed. Congratulations to you, the last class of Woodrow Wilson High School. Go Presidents and be great.
Principal Johnson, I will present to you the 2021 candidates for graduation. They have all been certified by our Academic Affairs Department and have met the requirements for graduation as set forth by the Portsmouth City School Board. Valedictorian, Sophia Erica Clavel de Leon. Salutatorian, Stacy Tishner. Donovan Abad. Jalea Monet Allen. Nicholas Alexander Allgood. John Ashby. Christopher John Abraham Baker. Sania Imani Bamberg. Tanasia Ayana Nicole Berger. Jonte Demetria LeRae Bolden. Richard Wyatt Bond. Naila Monet Boone. McKenna Michelle Boswell. Tashara Renee Boyd Spratley. Amaya Chanel Brathwaite. Brianna Lee Brinkley. Keanu Tyel Britt. Breasia Renee Brooks. Julian Sean Brown. Kiera Amaya Bynum. Jordan Tyler Cathy. Kaymon Jamari Carr. Nicholas Timothy Chappell. Lucas Zachary Connor. Jaden Elizabeth Cook. Kimani Cummings. Naomi Janine Cutler. Michael Cutter. Sarah Riley Daniel. Gabrielle Enise Davis. Megan Elizabeth Davis. William Aaron DeLeon. Kyle Emma DeQueer. Katarina Elizabeth Dorsey. Kyra Drummond. Danae Amor Dwight. Denasia Nicole Elliott. Kaylee Madison Facinda. Thomas Mitchell Fink. Nija Lynn Going. Tatiana Dakira Gregory. Breasia Haji Griffin. Anaya Elise Hargrove. Amor Natori Jenkins. Daniel Leon Johnson Jr. Jerron Andre Johnson. Micaiah Amari Johnson. Nevaeh Marie Johnson. Jaquin Lillian Kennedy. Danae Marie Key. Dia Christine Key. Jasmine Amari Kidd. Michaela Jakaya King. Long. Rashida Amani Long. Colby Reese Lilly. Cassandra Kim Maroon. Rihanna Catherine May. Anders David McCrickard. Nyani Neve McFarlane. Janae Lachey McQuilla. Manasia Tone Merritt. Shannon Marie Mosbach. Brianna Marie Owens. Tonette Dora Palmer. Blease Jamar Parker Jr. Kamaya Janae Parker. Willow Manette Parker. Jadia Simone Penn. Carnell LeBron Penn Jr. Tiana Shireen Perry. Ariana LaPrey Person. Samuel Porter. Ernest Edward Powell. Ahmad Ramos Athentu. Cameron Jade Robertson. Samora Michelle Robinson. Samara Denise Robinson. Samaya Simone Ruford. Jalen Laco Sakati. Bethany Raina Shepard. Ava Marie Garcerio. Charity Ruth Shepard. Gavin Bryce Shepard. Jaquarius Marcella Sherrod. Isaiah Steele. Sean Franklin Stevenson Jr. Cheyenne Rebecca Stokes. Audrey Kanissa Cipher. Cheyenne Kamari Taylor. Shekinah Dawn Taylor. Nevaeh Danielle Thompson. Caden Lee James Tishner. Michaela Marie Tonkin. Layla Sheila Ann Turner. Jasmine Christina Robin Wadler. Tyresha Sinclair Wadler. Alexander Richard Wheatley. Jamel Alexander Williams. Kalina Candace Wilson. Driana Young. Michaela Alea Young. Mackenzie Hannah-Laura Zickafuss. Kaylin Lee Zimmerman. Mary Elizabeth Kelly. Kyrie Anthony Goodrich. Alexander Darnell Austin. Charlotte Faye Baker.
Michael Jacoby Barner.
Michael Jacoby Barner. Reginald R. J. Barnes. Tavari. Tavari Elijah Barton. Journey Berry. Zakita Twaneza Bishop Scott. Erica Renee Blackman. Charles Bernard Bland. Janiyah Blow. Jalen Malik Blow. Drayshawn Lamar Boone. Jermaine Isaiah Boone. Ashawn Ahmad Bowden. Sierra Tanae Bridgers. Tierra Lachey Britt. Byron Augustus Brown. Jordan Michaela Brown. Zaria Nicole Burden. Elijah Maurice Burnham. Melvin Gregory Bynum. Carly? Kelsey Carlin. Emerson Nichelle Nicole Carroll. Madison Corrine Chase. Jemiah Rashara Cheeks. Davin Joshua Collins. Demetrius Jaheim Collins. Jalen Cummings. Isaiah Stephen Cooper. Janae Dejanay Copeland. Antoine LaWayne Corprew Jr. Nasir Tyrone Cross. Deshaun Michael Dancy. Jamaria Giovanni Daniels. Nikki Marion Daniels. Taylor Ray Daniels. Shanique Elizabeth Daughtry. Titus Tremaine Davidson. Laquel DeQueer. Kamari James Curry. Leah Jelacy J. Jesus. Jabari Isaiah Delbridge. Jordan Micaiah Dillard. Austin Lee Dodds. Nasir Dejan Dolman. Alnisha Nichelle Douglas. Kyra Tanasia Shamia Floyd. Christy Lynn Fogelman. Aquan Davion Ford. Chandler Nash Franklin. David Lee Freeman Jr. Caitlin Marie Gardner. Azavia Jamone Gay. Sydney Georgia Gale. Kendall Glenn. Kamani Cheyenne Keon Godwin. Noah Isaiah Gonzalez. Asharia Diamond Gordon McCorvey. Michaela Zejane Nicole Graham. Ayana Simone Griffith. Precious Joy Hall. Anthony Zadorian Hardy. Alan Christopher Harrell. Ashanti Monet Harry. Cameron Deshawn Hill. Jalen Tyreek Hill. Jaden Malik Hines. Ashlyn Rose Hirsch. Shayla Grace Jarman. Amina Andrea Johnson. Jada Kiana Johnson. Mariah Johnson. Charisma Love Jones Hucks. Anasia Janae Jones. Journey Lene Malaysia Karima Joyner. Anthony Kellerman. Kadarian Tyree Key.
I forgot my card too.
Kaya Elaine King.
I forgot my card too. Terrence Demario Lacey.
Terrence Demario Lacey. Joseph Ray Leonard. Grady Levi Luter Jr. Kenyelle Taquan Manley. Tyshina N. Monet Johnson. Sky Andrews Matthews. Civics Lachey Mayo. William Avent McCullough.
William Taviano.
William Travion Miles. Rachel Denise Miller. Kenya Renee Morgan. Hunter Douglas Morris. Melvin Maurice Charles Moses. Malaysia Wanique Murphy. Elijah Marcel Nash. Stephen Joseph Nutt Jr. Bruce Paul Ortlet. Jalea Khadijah Outlaw. Jada Akir Outlaw. Xavier Jashawn Painter. Lauren Karen Parker. Chloe Lorraine Patterson. Alessandra Malta Pichardo. Serleon Leon Pierce. Makita Tracy Price. Trinique Dion Quarles. Anthony Bryan Resurrection. Kinaya Nashina Riddick. Samuel Robinson IV. Aaron Roberts. Maurice Keontae Robinson Lewis. Jordan Mark Robinson. Ayana Jermel Rodman. Mason Gage Rubin. Rashad Ruffy. Oh Lord, I didn't realize they were falling on me. Giovanni Ariel Scott. Isaac Alden Schaefer. Zaria Dejanay Shaw. Ajay Diaz Ivion Sherrill. Logan Reese Simpson. Kiara Dolores Civils. Xavier Donovan Sewell Lewis. You gonna tell me your name? Where's your card? Huh? I know Ansel. What? Ansel Stewart. Swin. Brianna Nicole Swinton. Marion Tapia Ortega. Sashani Taylor. Michaela Gracia Alexandra Thomas. Neve Garnier Trotter. Andrea Ayana Trusty. Zacchaeus Isaiah Turner. Anthony Jerome Wadler. Kamaya Williams. Kamaya Wheeler. Janasia Nichelle Whitaker. Samaya Tamisha Whitfield. Tatiana Inez Whitfield. Trinity Shanice Williams Hill. Aaron Williams. Go ahead, Aaron. Alexis Michelle Williams. Monica Drusilla Williams. Pamela Michelle Willie. Amar DeWitt Wilson Jr. Jamarcus Rashad Ray Finney. What's your name? Keisha Rashay Wilson. Tamia Catherine Yancey. Danera Taquasia Clark.
Josiah Amon Bynum.
Josiah Amon Bynum. Devontae LaRon Samuels. Anthony Maurice Maron Mijavar. Natisha LaRae Shaw. Adriana Williams. Dr. Johnson. Dr. Johnson, I have presented to you over 300 graduates.
Thank you. We're going to do two things. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to make the alma mater right. If we're going out, the alma mater got to be right. So I'm going to ask you to please stand. I'm going to ask the sound guy if you could play the alma mater. The alma mater is located in the program on the back of the cover.
Wilson High School alma mater, loud we sing thy praise. All the
Remain standing. The symbolic turning of the tassel means that you have graduated from high school. Graduation is a time of completion, of finishing, and of ending. Wait a minute. At this time, please turn your tassel from the right to the left. By the power vested me by the Virginia Department of Education and the Portsmouth Public School Board, I now declare you the last graduating class of Woodrow Wilson High School. Woodrow Wilson, out of here.